Hi friends, it's Heather. I have a really fun card for you tonight. It's an easel card, and I decided to use two sets that I haven't really played with very much. They are both in the catalog, and they are in the online store. One is Everyday Arches, and one is Thoughtful Journeys. And the card looks like, let me pull it up so you can see it. It's an easel card like this, okay? I think the trick to easel cards, I'm going to turn off my down camera here for a second. I think it's got some light coming from places I don't need to. Not sure what that is. What's that one still? Goodness gracious. There, that's a little better. Let's see. So the easel card has a fold in it that allows it to prop on a piece of cardstock or an embellishment. And one of the things you want to remember is that the whole overall size of the card needs to be able to lay flat on a regular A2 card base. So let's go down to the down camera now, and I will show you how I did this. There we go. Down camera. There we go. Okay, so I wanted to do this mashup because I have lots of the Thoughtful Journeys paper in my stash. And like so many of you, I have been eyeing all of the landscape papers that are coming out in different product lines. And the colors of the Everyday Arches bundle with papers, I wasn't sold on right away. I ended up ordering it. It's arriving this week. But I wanted to show you how the bundle works with any of these gorgeous papers like Meandering Meadows, which was out last summer, and Thoughtful Journeys, which is still a suite in the catalog. So I took the arches and I cut a piece of designer series paper. I wanted to show you the whole arches set because the stamp set fits right into all of the arches. The arches, though, can be so many more things. They can be rainbows, they can be latches, they can be windows, they can be doors. And with the dies, I really think this is going to be one of the most versatile die sets that I own. Snow globes, I think you could make out of them. Let me just see how many there are here and all the different sizes. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 different arch sizes. So I think you'll be able to make it work with so many sets. And you could set the arch going this way. It could be a popsicle in the summertime. Oh my gosh, I can see so many different ideas. Anyhow, let's start with the card base, and I use boho blue, and it is 4 1/4 by 11, and it's scored at 5 1/2, and it's scored at 2 3/4. So when you do that, you do want to go ahead and use your bone folder, give it a good crease, especially with these fun folds. You want them to behave the way you want them to. Let's see if we can turn this up a little bit here. Looks like it's okay. And additionally, you're going to want a liner paper in white that is 4 by 5 1/4, and then a backer to put the arches on, same size, 4 by 5 1/4. When I cut the dies, when I cut the papers out, I used a big piece of Post-it note paper to set them up as I wanted. And you can see I went a little wonky here. I probably should have moved it over to get it just right. And that way I'm getting a bunch of different colors to sort of mix and match. So the first one I did, peach pie, petunia pop, boho blue. And we're going to see what this one comes out as. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. So let me run this through the machine and cut us a new So hard to choose which side is which. I think we're going to do this one right here. What do you think? All good? Here we go. We're going to cut it out. And we'll start assembling this card. So I did actually use sentiments from both sets, and I did pull out some Specialty Designer Series paper for one of the accents. Specialty Designer Series paper goes such a long way. Let's do the stamping first. So I had done on the inside Petunia Pop and Peach Pie, and I did not have a boho blue ink pad, so I'm just using Misty Moonlight, which is in the same color family. And I hope you feel free to substitute as you go along as well. I'm going to move the card that's finished out of the way. There we go. Okay, so down at the bottom, we're going to do Peach Pie. And the Thoughtful Journey stamp set is red rubber cling. So I got to remember, because I've got photopolymer and cling. Not good to use a cushion when you are using red rubber, because it's going to be too much give and you'll get extra marks that you don't really want on your paper. There's the Peach Pie. And do Petunia Pop. And I kind of went random on the stamp handles here. Let's see what. There's that. And then Misty Moonlight, standing in for my boho blue. I could try stamping it off. It was a little bit dark, so let's do a second generation and see if I like that a little better. I bet I will. Oh yeah, way better. Way better. I'll show you when we finish up here how the difference is. Then I wanted a little piece of the Designer Series paper to stamp on, because it's very light. Okay, so I'm just gonna trim a little piece. I think I actually did 2 1/4 inches, and I used from the Thoughtful Journey set, You Make Life Better. So let's do that again. Make sure I'm on the screen there. Sorry about the glare. Make Life Better. So I did not stamp off on that because it's on a pattern paper. A little adhesive. A little border around that. And then we're going to put that, close this up for just a minute. I'm going to need it again, but don't need to get my elbow in it. This is the inside. Okay, and I will grab some of these beautiful adhesive back pearls. This one, I'm going to use pink with this one. And this is going to make our little latch. Okay, there's that. Okay, then we're going to build the rainbow. Okay, I'm going to set this aside for a moment. And this will be blue first in this one. And then it'll be pink. And this will be right on top. Okay, so slightly different colors just because that's what I had available to me. We're going to stamp your Ray of Sunshine here. Oh gosh. There we go. And there's an adorable little hot air balloon. Just going to set right in there. And that's, I think, all the stamping that we needed to do. And we're going to just use some dry adhesive. Was not in the mood for liquid glue tonight. I wasn't feeling very sticky. So we're just going with dry adhesive. And I'm sure that will be just fine. There we go. And there's that. And on this one, we're going to pop up on dimensionals. It wouldn't be a show if we didn't add some dimensionals. It's so hard to choose. I mean, really, you could do this side or this side. So pretty. I hope this will encourage you to experiment with some of this landscape paper. I mean, because it's really, the paper does so much of the work. And then anything you add on top with stamps and inks are just, it's just gravy. A ray of sunshine on a cloudy day when it's cold outside. And this is going to set right here, just on this part of the card. Okay. That'll set up like that, and then we can add any further embellishments that we want. So this is one of the colors of the Thoughtful Journey specialty paper. It comes in 12 by 12, so it's a great, if some of you guys are getting back into scrapbooking, it's sort of an ombre set of papers, 2 of each sheet. And it is Pretty Peacock, Old Olive, Flirty Flamingo, Petunia Pop. So I chose to use the Old Olive, which, as you can see, has gradations. And we are going to poke this through here. And I actually took this and cut it in half on the other card. So I had a wider embellishment. Because I didn't want it to come down below, and I didn't want it to overshadow the words. So let's try if we do it like this. Do we like that? Kind of like that. Let's do it on the side. Why not? Okay. So I look for, when I'm gluing die cuts, I look for the parts that are wide enough for a dot. We tell the kids at school just a dot, not a lot. Teach them how to use glue. They'll be stampers when they grow up. Okay, I'm just going to lay that right there. Very pretty. Okay. And we'll grab a few more pearls. So I had used the pink. And let's go ahead and continue with the pink. There. Just by take your pick tool. Oh, come on back here. Silly Willy. It's the end of school break. We go back to school tomorrow. So I need to get a little more of my fun tack out here. Okay, there. Beautiful, huh? I really like it. I hope you like it as well. here is the first one. Okay. And you could decide if you like the pink or the more blue one. On this one, I did the blue dots, and on this one, I did the pink dots. Okay. Hope you'll give it a try. And I love mashing up sets, so don't be afraid to do that on your own. I'd love to see what you think. I'd love to see something that you've created, and I hope you'll share as a comment to this post. I'm going to be moving things to my WordPress website, I think, because Facebook is going to be limiting the time that videos are allowed to stay on. So we will be saying goodbye to some of the videos that are here on Facebook, but I'll let you guys know about that. Have a good night.